Yo, Vikings fans, buckle up because Bill Barnwell from ESPN just dropped a bombshell that has me jumping out of my seat. After watching every snap and crunching the advanced numbers, he crowned our guy Will Reichard as the absolute creme de la creme of NFL kickers for 2025. This isn't just hype. This is the real deal from one of the smartest minds in football. Reichard didn't just have a good year, he dominated. Are you feeling this yet? Because I am. Let's set the stage. Minnesota Vikings fans have suffered through a decade of kicker nightmares. Missed kicks, shaky legs, you name it. But then comes this sixth-round gem from Alabama in 2024. Reichard steps in and shatters that curse. Barnwell says he's the best, even edging out the fan-favorite Brandon Aubrey in key metrics. How insane is it that our special teams wunderkind finally gives us stability? Drop a SKOL in the comments if you're proud. Now, the numbers don't lie. Reichard finished 33 for 35 on field goals. That's a blistering 94.3% clip, ranking third in franchise history for seasons with at least 20 attempts. Behind only Gary Anderson's perfect 100% in 1998 and near-perfect in 2000. And get this, he was perfect on all 31 extra points. No misses, zero drama. That's the kind of reliability we've dreamed about for years. Barnwell breaks it down cold. Reichard attempted 8 fewer field goals than Aubrey, but still outperformed him in expected makes. 6.7 above expected versus Aubrey's 6.5. And his average make was from farther out. Reichard wasn't just accurate, he was clutch from deep. Vikings Nation, this is why Barnwell put him on his first-team All-Pro. The Pro Bowl snub? Total popularity contest. But this is respect earned. Remember that controversial miss in London? The one where it looked like the ball hit a Skycam wire? Even Al Michaels called it out on Thursday Night Football, joking about the league trying to take his lunch away for mentioning it. Reichard didn't let it shake him. He banged out 19 straight makes to close the season. That's mental toughness, folks. Head-to-head against Dallas on December 14th, Reichard outshined Aubrey in person. And career-wise, in his first 30 games, 57 field goals, including 19 from 50-plus yards. Only a handful of kickers in NFL history have more in their first 2 seasons. Reichard is building a legacy already. Do you think he gets the official All-Pro nod? Tell me below. Shifting gears to the defense, our first-round stud Dallas Turner is no longer silent. Drafted 17th overall in 2024, he spent year 1 learning behind pros like Jonathan Greenid and Andrew Van Ginkel in Brian Flores' complex scheme. But 2025? He arrived. In the season finale win over Green Bay, he dropped 6 tackles and 2 sacks, including a strip sack, his 4th of the year. Those 2 sacks in the finale pushed Turner to 8.0 on the season, the most by any Viking 22 or younger since Danielle Hunter's monster 2016. And he's only getting started. The Athletic called it, Turner made backups and tight ends look inferior, exactly what a first-round pick should do. This kid is blossoming right in front of us. Turner leaned on Van Ginkel for guidance, learning the Flores language like a pro. From quiet stretches as a rookie to dominant finishes, 2 games with multiple sacks and a strip sack, joining Hunter and Myles Garrett in that elite club for 2025. The future is bright, Vikings fans. How excited are you for Turner's 2026 breakout? That Green Bay game was proof. Turner is panning out. He flashed excellence in multiple roles, showing the brainpower and brawn Flores demands. No more developing in silence. This is the real Dallas Turner. The growth from year 1 to now is massive, and it sets up something huge for next season. As the season wrapped, the TCO Performance Center saw the emotional locker room clean out. Players packing up after a wild ride, cleaning lockers, reflecting on the highs and lows. It's always bittersweet, but with talents like Reichard and Turner shining, the vibe is hopeful. Photos from that day show the brotherhood, the grind. Veterans and young guns alike addressed the media. Dallas Turner himself spoke, talking about living up to the defense's standard. Brian O'Neill, Jalen Naylor, others shared thoughts. The 2025 season had ups, downs, but these moments remind us why we love this team. The work never stops. So Vikings Nation, look at what we have. A kicker finally worthy of all-pro praise, a young edge rusher exploding into stardom, and a team closing the year with pride. This isn't the end. It's the foundation for something special in 2026. What do you think? Reichard locks up the official All-Pro. Turner hits double-digit sacks next year? I need to hear from you in the comments. Who's your MVP of this 2025 Vikings squad? Reichard for ending the kicker curse? Turner for the future pass rush? Drop your thoughts, debate it out. Let's get that conversation going. Your passion fuels this channel. Alright, fam. If this got you hyped for the purple, smash that like button, drop a SKOL in the comments, subscribe if you're not already, and share this with every Vikings fan you know. We build this together. Until next time, keep the faith, stay loud, and SKOL Vikings forever. Let's go win it all soon. Peace. Alright, fam, the buzz is real. Bill Barnwell didn't just praise Will Reichard. He straight up named him the NFL's best kicker on his personal 2025 All-Pro team, even with the Pro Bowl going to Brandon Aubrey thanks to that fan vote popularity contest. Barnwell crunched the tape and metrics and said Reichard edges him out. This is huge for us after years of special teams pain. You feeling the relief yet? Reichard's final stat line? 33-435 on field goals. That 94.3% is elite. Third best in Vikings history for seasons with 20-plus attempts. Both misses were from deep, but he was lights out inside 50 and perfect on 31 extra points. No more decade-long nightmares at kicker. Reichard broke the curse. Vikings Nation, this guy's our rock now. Barnwell's breakdown is savage. Reichard made 6.7 more field goals than expected per next-gen stats, beating Aubrey's 6.5, and from farther out on average. Lower volume, higher efficiency, zero extra point drama. That's why Barnwell put him first-team All-Pro. The official AP All-Pros are dropping soon. Fingers crossed they follow suit. That London miss? Still the conspiracy theory that won't die, the Skycam wire deflection. Al Michaels calling it out on TNF with that sarcastic league correction. But Reichard bounced back like a boss, nailing 19 straight to end the year. Mental fortitude of a veteran in year 2. What a warrior. Head-to-head in Dallas on December 14th, Reichard outkicked Aubrey in person. And his career start? 57 field goals in 30 games, 19 from 50-plus, putting him in rare company among NFL kickers historically. This 6th-round steal from Alabama is building something legendary in purple. Drop your thoughts. Who's the best Vikings kicker ever? Now flip to the pass rush. Dallas Turner capped his second season with a bang. 8 sacks total, most by a Viking 22 or younger since Danielle Hunter's 12.5 in 2016. 6.5 of those came in the final 8 games. The kid's heating up at the perfect time. In that season finale win over Green Bay, Turner dropped 6 tackles, 2 sacks, and a strip sack. His 4th of the year. That's more strip sacks than his rookie season and ties the franchise mark for a single year since Jared Allen. He made backups and tight ends look silly. First-round pick living up to the hype. Turner joined elite company with multiple games of 2 sacks plus a strip sack, linking him to Hunter and Myles Garrett for 2025. Learning behind Van Ginkel and in Flores' scheme paid off. He's fluent now. The Athletic nailed it. This is the groundwork for a monster 2026. From quiet rookie stretches to dominant finishes, Turner's growth is massive. He flashed in multiple roles, showing the smarts and power Flores demands. No more developing quietly, this edge rusher is here. Vikings fans, how many sacks do you see him hitting next year? Double digits? Let's hear it. The locker room clean-out at TCO Performance Center was bittersweet. Players packing up after a roller coaster 2025. But the photos capture the brotherhood. Guys reflecting, sharing laughs, looking ahead. It's the end of one chapter, but with Reichard and Turner shining, the next one's gonna be epic. Media sessions were emotional. Dallas Turner talked about living up to the defense's standard. Brian O'Neill and others shared season thoughts. Even with ups and downs, the vibe was hopeful. Veterans mentoring young guns, special moments for guys like Harrison Smith and CJ Ham in the finale. That's Vikings family. The defense finished 3rd in the NFL overall. Huge credit to Brian Flores' scheme. Turner's 8 sacks led the team, showing the pass rush potential. Reichard gave us the consistency we needed. These pieces are in place for a playoff push next season. Vikings Nation, look at the foundation. A franchise record-long FG from Reichard, 62 yards against Cincy. Turner's rising star power, and a team closing strong. 2025 had struggles, but these bright spots scream future contender. What excites you more? Reichard's leg or Turner's rush? I want to know your takes in the comments. Should Reichard get the official All-Pro over Aubrey? Turner's 2026 prediction? MVP of the season for us? Debate it. Tag a fellow fan. Let's blow up this section with purple pride. If you're hyped for the purple future, smash that like button right now. Drop SKOL in the comments, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a Vikings update, and share this with your squad. We ride together. Until next time, keep believing, stay loud, and SKOL Vikings forever. Let's get that ring soon. Peace.